name is Devion Graham.
My name is Rashard Epps.
And today, breaking news.
We're going to talk about Osama bin Laden versus Samuel Adams.
And we're going to also find out who's the hero and the villain.
Alright?
Rashad, what do you think what makes a hero?
A hero is a person who fights for justice. He fight for what he believes in, fight because he knows it's right, and does it he does it without anybody telling him to. So what do you think makes a villain, Davion?
Really, I think what makes a villain is the opposite of what makes a hero.
Alright. So the first person we're going to talk about is Osama bin Laden.
Well, Osama bin Laden can be a hero and a villain in both cases.
But the villain part is when he did 9/11, crashed 2 suicide bombers into our Twin Towers in New York City.
And also fly planes into the Pentagon.
Pentagon? You mean?
Yes, that.
And he also created his own group, the Al-Qaeda. But did you know this? The U.S. had helped Osama fight against the Soviets when they had invaded Afghanistan.
Really, I did not know that.
Yeah, the U.S. had supplied him with weapons to fight and for his people to fight against the Soviets. So that was a good thing the U.S. did, and he did a good thing for his people, fight for his people.
That was the hero part come in. Osama just did 9/11. He also fight what he had believing for his people and what his people also had believing.
He never also betrayed his own people. He stayed true to them, and he fight for them. Now let's go to our first interview with Mr. Luna and see what he had to say about Osama bin Laden and Samuel Adams.
All right.
My view on Sam Adams and Osama bin Laden in general.
Sam Adams and Osama bin Laden in general. I would have to say, what do I think of him? I think Sam Adams is an amazing individual. He's a radical, definitely. He said things that most people wouldn't say. Pushed the envelope way farther than most colonists were willing to push the envelope. Wrote a lot of letters. Starts the Sons of Liberty. Very radical. Tarring and feathering and burning of houses, kind of a little extreme. But at the same time, I have to respect the man. I respect him because he fought for something he believed in, fought for freedom, and I get to sit here today in part as an American, not as a Brit, because of his efforts. I totally respect that and appreciate it. Osama bin Laden, on the other hand, man of conviction, I have to respect that. A Sunni Muslim who believed in what he was fighting for, but I think he was an extremist. He went too far. He started killing people in a massive way, not just in a small way, a massive way. So for that, I can't respect that. I think he, by all definition, he's a terrorist, and he employed techniques and a methodology that I could never endorse.
Both yours.
I'll be right back with you.
Alright. Well, we'll see, looks like he's had a lot to say. A lot to say about Samuel and Osama.
A very, very a lot. Well, in his case, you can say both of them can be heroes and villains, just like we said.
Well, let's talk about Samuel Adams since we already got on that subject here. So, what do you think about Samuel Adams, Davion?
Well, Samuel Adams can be a hero, especially for the United States. Samuel Adams had to fight for the country.
But he could be a villain for his country, his home. He was from Britain, right? He's not from the USA. So he's a villain to Britain because he terrorized them. He burned down their houses, threw millions of dollars tea overboard. And what else he did? I think he tarred and feathered his own people as well.
Yeah, for the taxation right representation.
But here's another question. Do you think that water was brown when they threw all those millions of dollars tea overboard?
No, that is a very good question. All
Right.
that tea?
Yeah. And his thing is, they throw all that tea overboard in that certain lake. All they can do is throw some sugar in there and just get a tub, and they want to pay for the tea no more. It's all in one lake.
Yeah, that is right. Well, let's go to our next interview with Miss Southpaw.
Let's see what she had to say about Samuel Adams and Osama bin Laden.
What is your point of view of Samuel Adams and Osama bin Laden?
Samuel Adams, I think, was one of our founding fathers of our country. He worked hard in the American Revolution and influenced, I think, a lot of what our country has become. And I know that he was a brewer, he ran a newspaper, wasn't very successful at either one, but he eventually became the governor of Massachusetts, so good things. Osama bin Laden, not so much. I always think of him as leading people in violence and killing people for his cause, and guess, just a really negative impression.
Well, she's very a Sammy Adams fan.
The way you can see, yes, she is.
She disliked Osama bin Laden for all that stuff he did. He terrorized the country. But to be honest, Osama, in my opinion, I think Osama is a good guy to me because he tried to tear the United States apart, but he really brought it together. He had everybody cooperating together just to find him, which they did later.
Well, I truly much agree with you.
All right, but who do you choose to be a hero?
Well, I have to go with Samuel Adams because I do live in the United States and I also fight for what we believe in, and terrorist attacks is very bad and very big in the United States these days.
So what's the Samuel Adams one of our founding fathers? My bad, people.
Yes, he was.
All right, that seems all we got for today. Stay tuned to more team news.
Thank you, and have a wonderful day.